What's up, everyone? I'm Tamara. This is Tam's Psych Advice. Thank you so much for joining me, my friends. Today we're going to talk about ENFJ and offenses or being offensive. And I just feel like some people aren't going to watch this video because it's kind of a topic that I think ENFJs, we kind of like when things are like really nice, really kind, really shine a spotlight. But my goal is for us to learn something new about ourselves. And when I notice something, I just want to bring it to your attention. So ENFJs being offensive, of course, we want to be the good boys and the good girls. We don't want to be offensive, but there are times when ENFJs are offensive. And this can kind of go into a couple of categories. But what I've been noticing lately, and it's something that I've also struggled with, so I think you probably struggle with it too, is offending people when you don't mean to. As good as and as strong as an ENFJ's NI function is, combined with FE, and you talk about can read people with extreme accuracy, but that doesn't keep us from offending people. Sometimes it does, most of the times it does, but it's like a shocker when we offend somebody. We're like just as shocked as they are. Like, what? Like, what did you say to me? And it's like, what did I say to you? And it's usually almost always taken out of context. The person will be so upset, like, I can't believe you. And you're like thinking, oh, no, don't let your mind go there. I see where your mind is going. It is going into a very incorrect place. And so then you end up having to this is what ENFJs do. They're going to over explain. They're going to come back to it like 3 or 4 times because they want to make sure that you know they were not trying to hurt you, that is not what they meant. You just took their words out of context. And I don't know if it's because there are not that many ENFJs and maybe we see things in a different light. And when we shine that light or respond a certain way, it's not taken well. And it could be something very simple. Let's say you're at a get together and someone has made a special drink and they're like, hey, did you try my drink? And you're like, oh no, I'm staying away from that. Oh, and the person thinks you don't like the way I make things. And you're like, no. I'm actually on a diet. So I'm not drinking anything sugary. I'm sure it is delicious. And by that point, the person's feelings it just seems like there are moments when that happens. And I don't know if it's because the ENFJ catches it. They know that the person is offended and other people just keep going. They don't notice, but you notice. You over explain and you worry about it and you think about it all day, and the next day it's so irritating to have to do that. So that's what I mean about ENFJs offending. Sometimes ENFJs do offend. I don't know if it's strong personality. ENFJs are unique, and so maybe occasionally they will speak in a different way that other people don't speak, and so it's misunderstood. I don't know what the heck it is. I remember I had somebody that I could tell she was really upset with me. I knew several people that were going through divorces, and I said, this was years ago, I said, oh, I would love to be a marriage counselor because there are so many bad marriages. And I could tell by her face that she thought I was talking about her marriage, and I'm thinking, I'm not thinking about your marriage at all. I'm thinking about all the people that are going through divorces. And oh my gosh, there have been points in my life when I don't even try to explain because I feel like it doesn't matter if I try to explain. The person won't get it anyway, and they're locked into their own way of thinking, and it's not gonna matter. And then there are other times when I will just go crazy like, oh, I'm so sorry, that is not what I meant. So I've been seeing that happen a lot lately with ENFJs, and just wondering if you've noticed that too. Now there's another completely different lane of offense where I think it could be ENFJ immaturity, ENFJ kind of learning, or an ENFJ not wanting to get hurt, and so they put up this big bad wolf bark type thing and not realize that you are really hurting the other person, and tame that down. It's unnecessary. You don't need to do that. You don't need to act like that. You're making some mistakes. So it's trial and error. I've seen a couple of ENFJs doing that lately. Here's this intimidating guy. I don't want to be intimidated, and so I'm trying to act tougher than I really feel, and then hurting the other person. He is be yourself, even though ENFJs are very chameleon-like. So it's like, which self are you talking about? So anyway, if you can relate, let me know in the comments. Definitely check out my book, Flip the Script on Love by Tamara Hunter Zyon. And I'm going to help you with things that I've learned in life about love that will hopefully help you get your romantic life on track. I always feel like everybody needs some support in that area. I don't care who you are. And I will put an ENFJ playlist in the description box as well. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.